I know. All right. So, welcome everybody. This is our August team meeting, and we're excited that you could come on. And it's officially August, and it's hard to believe. So, last month or last week, actually, we did our conference recap, which was super fun. And so, we're a little bit what we feel late doing our recognition and our kickoff. And so we're going to do more of a kickoff and we're going to post our recognition, which is just okay. Ashley's recovering from her C-section and just having Riley. And so things are a little bit low key and in recovery mode for her. And I'm just reassuring her that that's totally okay. She has a virtual assistant, and I've just started with that virtual assistant, but the virtual assistant is on holidays, and Ashley is just very new postpartum and recovering. And so we really want her to take some time off and to recover and to heal. And so we're all understanding of how things are just going to be a little bit at a little bit of a slower pace and just laid back. And we're going to accept that things aren't just going to be done at the exact same pace as they used to be. We're used to things being very efficient and things on time, and things being very, very well organized. And that's always nice, but we have businesses on our own so that we can take time off when we need them, and that way we can be flexible. And so that's the great thing of having your own business. And we love Ashley and appreciate everything she does and everything she is. And we're just really, really thankful that she's well and Riley's well, and that Derek's off with her. And we're just really, really thankful everything's good. So I don't want to get teary, but we just appreciate her so very much. And it doesn't really matter whether numbers are up or slideshows or what they need to be or any of that stuff. So we're just really, really thankful for her. So we are going to just get going with our meeting, and straight off we are going to welcome officially Sarah, who is on the call with us today, and she is nursing her little Savannah, so she's not on camera with us, but she is here, and she's just a lovely, lovely lady, and just such a privilege to work with. And she's having her launch party this week, and she's just having so much fun, and she's doing so incredibly well. She's doing a shared rewards party, and she's using Facebook as the funnel and table as as we learned in conference, we're using Facebook with the table, and it's just going so incredibly well. And she's already doing so well, almost at $500 in commissionable sales. Still got a couple more days to go. And as you know, people don't get going until the very last day. And so already at 10% discount, so doing incredibly well. And she's doing so well. I had to post something in the Shaker and Bakers because she had a cute reel of Savannah showing off the Pampered Chef products, and it was just so sweet. So she's learning and she's picking up things, and she's learning how to do reels. And she did her reel in Facebook and said that it's just so much easier than doing it in Instagram. So I might have to do my reels in Facebook, because it really did look a little bit easier. So we're always learning, and I'm telling her that we're all learning together, and we're always learning something that's new. So I love that she's having fun, and she's just doing so well. So it's great working with her. If you haven't heard the story, I met Sarah a couple years ago when her mom, actually, I just believe through Pampered Chef, found me. I didn't know her mom either, but she wanted to do a bridal shower for Sarah. So that was a huge hit. It was an online bridal shower in COVID, which was really new for all of us. And that was a dry run for me. That was something I didn't really say at the time. But of course, I definitely done bridal showers, but doing online was really new for all of us. But her mom was just so enthusiastic and really, do I say a take charge person? Is that the right word, Sarah? she gets things done, and she's very organized, and she was just on every step of the way. She was right with me to get things done, and that really helped, because she knew what she wanted to do, and she knew she had great ideas of what she thought would be good. And that was really great, because online, having somebody who had a concept of what, like, how she wanted to be involved was even better. So it was so much fun. It was such a huge success. And the next one I did online was my second son's. And so I had lots of great material, and it was a great success as well. So now Sarah is wanting to get her feet wet before she goes back to work at her full-time job. And she's doing just that. And to be able to get that learning done now, and get that learning curve sort of underway before you go back to work, and to have it sort of running smoothly, I think is just a great idea. And she's already finding out that there's things to learn, but there's so many resources. And she's gotten into Dash, and I've directed her to Dash when she's looking to find out something, and she's just sopping it all up. So congratulations to Sarah. She's already had a successful launch, but I know it's going to go really, really high, because that's what people do in the last days. And when it goes high in the beginning, it's going to go high at the end too. So congratulations, Sarah. We're really pleased to have you here, and really excited for the success of your business. We've almost hit the first level of Fast Track Rewards, and I know we're not going to call them that much longer. They're going to be called Success Rewards very soon. We also have another brand new recruit, another lady who's come back to Pampered Chef. So we want to highlight her as well. Ashley welcomed Janine Landry back. And so congratulations to Janine. We're happy to have you back. Congratulations on relaunching your business. It's such an exciting time to be back with Pampered Chef. There's so much new that's happening. And I love that you come back right in time for the new fall products, because it's such a great lineup that we have. And it's such a great time to be able to get those products either at 50% off, or to have your own party and get them at 60% off, or get them free. So really excited to have you back. Congratulations, Janine, for starting off. And we can't wait to see what you're going to do with your business as well. All right, a couple of announcements. There is no meeting next week. So no meeting on August the 15th. I'll be away at a family camp with some of my family. And so we have no meeting next week. So the next week after that, we have a special guest speaker. So stay tuned for details on that. I know it's going to be really great. And we all want to be able to try and make it out if we can for that. We'll make sure that we record it as well, but try to come in person if you can, because we won't want to miss that. All right, so what's in it? What's happening in August? There is so much happening in August, and I really can't get over all the things that we have in August. There is so much. And it's hard to I have to bring this down to see all the stuff that's happening in August. Okay, so we had early access to that Prep and Store, which is just fabulous. If you haven't got it yet, you really want to get this in your kitchen. You can get it at 60% off this month as a host. So you can host your own party, or as Marianne says, your cat can host your own party. You can make sure you can get this in at 60% off. You want to take advantage of that. I didn't know whether I'd really like it or not, because I thought, I love those flexible cutting mats so much. I really don't know that I want to add a cutting board, but I love the fact that I can just, just push off my scraps into that container and just dump that out. Or, you can put that into a bag and use that for soup. Use that for vegetable soup. It's a great way to just keep those in a bag. And I also love that they're big containers. They don't look as big as they are, but they're 5-cup containers. So you can keep those and put a lot in them and put dividers in them. And I can go on and on. Anyways, you want to get that. And it's early access. I love that they drop a big product early access in August, because that really helps to get our fall season off. And August sets us up for a full calendar in the fall. So the sooner we get going in August, when we're not on vacation, the sooner it helps us roll into fall. And we know that fall rolls us into a really strong holiday season, and that really really builds. So we do a real bulk of our business in that holiday season, that Christmas season. So this just keeps that momentum going. As much momentum as we get into August will really build us up for fall, and it just keeps rolling. So we have 60% off anything at all in the catalog, or any set at all. So just with $200 in sales, and I love that it's $200. Really, you can get, 2, 3, 4 family members, friends together, quickly get a $200 party together. It can be a catalog order party. You can get them to pass around a link to a few friends, and you can quickly get a lot more than $200. But with just $200, you get a 60% off item or set, and you get a 50% off item. And don't forget, you also get that kit credit. So make sure you take advantage of it and just check off that kit credit coupon for people. Even if they don't want to use it right now, they don't get any free product at $200. So you might as well take advantage and sign them up for the kit credit coupon. You don't have to tell them, just sign them up for it. And then maybe down the road, all of a sudden you get something like here where there's a kit rebate, or sometimes, there's something else really special. And all of a sudden they decide, wow, I want that air fryer. And they want that kit coupon that they've got. So a kit coupon is a real help, even with a rebate. So a $35 coupon can make a big difference, especially like on a $70 kit, that's half of it. So Sarah knows, she used her kit coupon. It's a big help, especially when you've already got a lot of Pampered Chef and you really don't necessarily want to buy anymore. So those kit coupons are a lot of help. We have double fundraisers right now. This is a huge deal. Reach out. I know some of you, I'm ready to do it myself. Put that post up on your wall asking people what's their favorite charity, where would they want money to go to if they had money that was given to them or donated to them, or however you want to put it. I know some people say, if you had $200, what charity would you give it to? And then, you've got a lot of people that you can talk to about fundraisers. 30% is a lot of money. Even 20% is a lot of money to be able to give to a charity of their choice. People are thrilled with that. So this is a really good time to be able to give back. Then we've got this great sale going on. I love sales. I live with sales. Sales are my bread and butter. And then if you add that with a shared rewards, and tonight was the Pampered Chef Live. So they have a discount code, and it's not too late to get in on that. So there's a discount code from tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern time. So they have that just tonight to shop with. So you can get a hold of what that was, find out what products were in that. It's a thank you for attending that. But if you can use that to your advantage, you can do that. You can bundle that with the sale items and with the shared rewards. So these are some of the things that I do, and I do with my customers and for my customers. I'm really starting to push the Pampered Chef Live now, because it's a great demonstration and they can see it every week now. And now we're using consultants to do it. It's not always Test Kitchen Live. Sometimes it's Pampered Chef Live and they use consultants to do it. And soon it's going to be, what was the one we talked about last week? It's going to be from our own kitchens, and we're going to maybe be using something from our own teams, and that's going to be really fun too. We can access that and use it for our own teams as well. So let's take advantage of that when they give special products that are on sale. That's something to really be thrilled about. And the great thing is that it's a one night only. So it's a one night only. You really need to, it's an exclusive one night only take advantage of that. And so that's a really exciting thing. We also have the gift with purchase at $100. And then of course we have the breast cancer, help with cancer, $1 is donated with every Apple Wedger as well. And then we have the kit rebate, and it's a full kit rebate. That's really something to shout about. And I love that they added that after we had the 25% off kit coupon, because the full kit rebate just kind of kept the momentum going from that. I hope it has for you guys. It has for me, but it's quickly easy to get out of that mode of asking people and talking about the kit. Just keep it in front of your mind. Maybe you get one of those yes brochures. You can order those in the consultant sort of back end where you do your ordering for your supplies. Order some of those. I'm excited to get mine. In fact, I think they just arrived and I haven't gotten to get them out. But it's just two-sided. I think it's just 2 pages, so it's a lot smaller than what it used to be. And that's something that we can be able to give out to people. But I'm really, really excited about the kit rebate. So let's talk about that some more. Let's brainstorm about how we can reach out to people and really take advantage of that, because we've got so much to share. And like I said, this is a really great time. People are looking for ways to make their dollar stretch, especially with groceries going up, the price of gas going up, and we're going into fall where people are looking to for money for gifts and Christmas and fall sports and hockey and all the things, right? And with prices going up, those things are hard to do. They say that 50% of people have a gig income. Even people who have 6-figure incomes have a gig income as well. So that's huge. So people still want to know about this, right? So we have a lot to offer. We have those new success rewards, and instead of 30 days and 60 days and 90 days, there is a $600 in 30 days, and then it skips to 90 days. So people can kind of go at their own pace, decide what's good for them. If they want to do $1,500 in 90 days or $3,000 in 90 days, or where was I? 1,500, 3,000, 6,000 in 90 days. They can pick what's good for them and what pace they want to go in at their business. And then there's an $180 reward as well. And they can get that deluxe stand mixer at 180 days. And that's in Canada, that's $12,000 that they would have earned by then. And they're well on their way to 20,000 in career sales. At 20,000 career sales, you get a 2% increase in sales. So instead of starting at 20% in commission, you already start at 22% in commission. So that's really, really exciting. So I love that they've added a 5th level of the success rewards that really gives people that extra carrot. And I think sometimes people ended the end of their fast track rewards and didn't know what to do. They were at the end of their 3 months and they were like, well, I've earned everything and I just don't know what to do next. So this way it gives them some more time and it helps them. And if they don't earn one of them, it doesn't mean they can't earn some of the other ones. So I really love those new success rewards. We've got those great new products coming in, and we can earn those for 50% off, or we can buy them at 50% off. And again, we can host our own parties. We can get them ourselves through our own parties. We can be our own customer. And that is, I think, the best way to get our products. We really don't want to have to buy them. I think if we don't have to, if we're our own customers, we're able to get a 20% commission at least on those, and then we can get them at 30% off that way as well. If we get them through our rewards, there's just so many ways we can get them at more than 50% off, or at least 50% off, and we can help out our teams as well. So there's lots of things that that we can do and get those new products in our kitchens. And even if we don't have the new products, we can show them from the catalog. Those catalogs are just gorgeous. And then what's in it for, let's see, where am I here? What's in it for you? You can earn the clip pouch. So at 1,200 in commissionable sales this month, we can earn that clip pouch. And so if you earned the cross strap last month, you can clip this to it. Now, if you didn't earn that, I still think you can do something with this clip pouch. Don't be discouraged. I know you can do something with it. It still looks pretty cool. And if you earn the backpack, you can do something with the clip pouch too. I really love that backpack. And you can earn that as a recruiter. So when you welcome somebody to the business and then that person does $1,500 in sales in their first 30 days, which we know is absolutely doable when we help our new consultants and we work with them. And as directors, Ashley and I work with our new consultants. So you partner with us as well as their friend and cheer them on. We know that we can absolutely help them reach that goal. You'll be earning that new backpack. So that's really, really exciting. There's also excellent awards that you can earn between June 1st and May 31st of next year. So those are just starting, and you can ask more about those. Those trips we can earn. I know there's some of you who are looking to earn those trips, and those are absolutely doable as well. And I know there's some of you that are very well on track for those. It's gone out of my head. Boston for sure, I know is a Boston, and it's Dominican Republic, but I can't remember the Budacana, I think it is. And always rewards for new consultants. And of course, commission. The more you sell, the more, of course, you're going to earn. And when you build a team, we know you're going to earn more, of course. That's always exciting. Of course, if you're looking for more details, talk to your upline, whoever your upline is, and be happy to help you learn more about some of these things. And they're in Dash and they're also in Stir. You're going to find a lot more in Stir. And I love finding things in Stir. There's so much there. How are we doing on time? Okay, we're doing well. Okay. We have a couple of activities that we can do here. So I may just go and stop recording here because we have a couple of activities that we can work on here that we're just gonna work away here at. So maybe I'm gonna do that. Maybe I'm just gonna skip ahead to end here and I'll go back. I'm just going to talk about the conference. The momentum continues. It's not the conference exactly, but the last day to register for the Toronto Momentum Continues is on August the 11th. So make sure you register for that if you're able to go. It's a really exciting event. It's very doable for registration, and it's on Friday night and Saturday. I know Greg's already enrolled, so congratulations to Greg for getting enrolled for that. I'm going to see what I can do to maybe drop in for like a few minutes on the way back through, coming down from Renfrew, which is north of Ottawa. That's my vacation week away, but we come through on Saturday. Andrew, Nirvana, Anna, Noel, Terrence, Judy, Joel are all going to be there, and it's going to be such a great time of training, networking, time you can ask questions, get your hands on the fall products, hear Andrew's vision, get recognized. It's going to be really, really good. A little bit, not exactly a mini conference, but a little bit like that. And it's just going to keep the excitement going. So if you're looking for a way to connect and get networking, and maybe just get back on track or to continue being on track if you know where you're going, It's a really, really good place to connect. And I've gone to some of these things by myself and I have not regretted it. You quickly are surrounded by a bunch of excited people who have the same goals as you have, and you're just surrounded by a bunch of excited consultants who are just like you. And you find other people to talk to, and it's just such a fun event, and they're always such fun events. So make sure you sign up for that if you're able to go. The only other ones that are happening are going to be in Winnipeg or in Ottawa. So if you're closer to either of those places, those are the other ones that are going on, and they're in September. And just look, you can do it in August. Just take it just a step at a time, and just break down how many parties you want to personally host, and how much dollars you want to submit in personal sales. And, we usually put out the Google Doc. And I believe one is coming out. I'm not exactly sure on that, but you can achieve your goals. Reach out to your upline, and I know that you can have a chat, even if it's just over texting, and get some help with that, or meet with your person to help you with those goals. And so I'm going to stop recording, and we're just going to go over some of the activities that are here as well. I guess I can just talk a little bit about what we're going to do, and then we'll just take some time to do it. There's a couple of things here. It was one I really wanted to focus on because we don't have time to do all of these. But I really wanted to talk about this one with getting cooking. I wanted to talk about. Did I see one about getting hosts? Sorry. Okay, there wasn't one with. Oh, inviting hosts to join. Okay, let's go through this one a little bit, just see if we can just go through this a little bit, because I think this is kind of fun to talk about. Okay, so inviting hosts to join. This is something that we can talk a little bit about. We're transitioning from summer to fall, and as I said, people have extra expenses right now, whether it's back to school shopping, prepping for the holiday season. And I know people are already talking about how long it is away till Christmas, which just stresses me out. But that means that people are looking for ways to earn extra money, and it's the perfect opportunity to offer. And we can begin with just talking about that desire to earn a little extra money, and just turn that into something for what they can imagine it to be like. And I think it just starts with having those conversations and finding out what people are looking for, and finding out a little bit about that person and what their family is like, what their jobs are like, what their life is like, and finding out what, just like we talk about people in the kitchen and what their pain points are, or what they're looking for in the kitchen. It's the same thing as looking for, finding out what they're looking for outside of the kitchen. I can say that those conversations, you want them to be as authentic and natural as they can be. So if we're going to talk to somebody who just started their business, we would talk to them and find out how they can use extra money that they've just started earning with the business. What would they like to do with that extra money? Would they like to travel? Are they Pampered Chef fans? Would they like to get those extra products? I know why it started. I started for the extra products, but I had that little thought in the back of my mind when Ashley said that you could earn free trips. I thought, like, I love to travel. I would love to do that. We haven't done nearly as much traveling as we'd like to. What if I could earn one of those free trips? It took a while, didn't earn them right away, but eventually I've been able to earn 3 trips, and it's doable, right? A lot of companies, I think you start with and you hear you can earn these things, but maybe this just, pie in the sky and it's not possible, but it really is possible. So tapping in what people's desires and what they're looking for. Maybe they're looking to put gas in their tank. They're putting groceries in the fridge. That's a big deal now. And you know that this month you can earn that full price kit for free. So think about it, a $70 kit, that's one thing, but earning that full price grill kit, that's a huge give back. And it's not dependent on how many sales people do. It's not, if you do, $70 worth of sales, you get the $70 kit back. Or if you do, $350 worth of sales, you get the big kit back. It's not like that, right? It's if you do the same amount of sales, you don't have to do anything huger for the big kit. I think that's just, it blows my mind. And again, with these success rewards, it's again, really, really doable, what we're helping people to do. All right. So think about somebody that think about somebody that you would love to share the excitement with. Since most consultants were hosts first, you might want to get in the habit of inviting all of your hosts. And we talk about that, inviting all of your hosts to join your team. And there's several milestones that we talk about that are good opportunities before, during, and after the party. And just be prepared to share those times that, it's a good time to join, and not necessarily asking, but just talking about the business and talking about the opportunity during the party. And we talk about that during the initial host coaching. We just talk about that information that, you can join instead of hosting your own party. You can actually join. I'm still going to run your party the same, but instead of getting all the free products, you'll get all the free products and you'll also earn the commission. So sometimes when you tell people the commission you earn when they're done the party, the people are really blown away, and they sort of think back and think, wow, I could have earned, between, $200, $300 or $150 to $300. I could have earned that. Maybe I should have thought again about doing that. And people then sometimes decide that's, something I wish I had have done, and it's not too late. So be sure to, include that opportunity. Often the first time people say no, especially if it's the first time you've asked them. And then when they hit $200 in sales, they get that first kit coupon of $35. And I like to say, you're already at $200. You've already got the first kit coupon. You could, right now, we could close the party. You could use that kit coupon, and, you could start the party from here, and everything from here would be your sales. If you would like to do that, we can definitely do that. Your friends are definitely Pampered Chef fans, and I'm sure they would be great supports for you. So something that we talk about then. And again, at $400, there's a $70 kit coupon. So there's then to talk about. And often if I've gotten pretty much a hard no, I don't say a lot, just around $400, I just say, wow, your friends are really loving Pampered Chef. You've got a lot of support here. And then when that party ends, usually when we're all finished, and just as we're closing up, I say, I know you've said no, you probably don't want to hear from me again, but honestly, I have to ask before we all finish. I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't ask you one more time. Like, are you sure, before I close, are you sure you don't want to use your kit coupons here? I just want to make sure. And then people usually say yes. No. So that's a key time, but it's great to stay in touch. And people get to know you better over time. They get to decide whether they know, like, and trust you. And and they decide for themselves what they want to do. And it's good to just keep in touch. And I would most say I have had a lot of hosts join before, during and after, but I've also had a good share of hosts who have joined later over time. And if I took no the first time, then I probably wouldn't have the number of people who have joined with me, because I don't think that I think it's a matter of confidence. Sometimes people just don't see themselves in that. I know I didn't see myself as a consultant at all. And I just couldn't see that this was something I would have wanted to do. And it wasn't until the right opportunity at the very right time all came together for me. And then it was perfect. But up until then, I had no interest in any other company or any other opportunity. It just has to be the right time. And I would say it's great that if you want to be the friend that is in front of your friend's face, and you're the person that comes to mind when someone decides to get that, decides to be a consultant for someone. Because I know a lot of people talk about, oh no, my friends just signed up with someone else, or they signed up with another direct sales company, and I'm so disappointed they didn't sign with me. And sometimes it's just something else was a better fit. But sometimes I think we give up because we think, oh, they don't like me, or I didn't ask them right, or I didn't use the right words. And I don't think any of that's true. I don't think it's using the right words. I don't think the words really matter all that much. I think it's just being authentic and being yourself and just showing yourself. I think it's the right time, and you being you just being yourself, and staying in relationship with them, and the right opportunity for them, and everything being right for them. And just when you're there and being available to them, then I think they'll reach out to you. So keep asking. The best way to hold yourself accountable is to use those every 4 add one more trackers that are in Dash. And those are a great resource. It's in the resource library. They're great to use. And those will also help you identify the people that are eager in your parties and are interested in your parties. And those are great future hosts. And they may not want to be hosts right away, but they're people to look back at later and contact later. And a lot of times people say not right now, but you can go back to them later. So filling out those trackers, I know when people come and say, I just don't have any leads, nobody wants to host. If you've been filling out those trackers faithfully, you can go back and literally track who you can go back to for leads. So filling out those things, they may seem tedious, but they're really worth the trouble. So we can, I'm not actually sure what this activity wants us to do here. But let's see. Activity when you show, okay. Let's get cooking together. Let's see. This one. I don't know that it really gives us something to do before. When you do an initial. Okay. Get my notes here. Let's see if I can see this somewhere smaller. Sorry. Just lost my notes here. Inviting host to join before, during, and after. Okay. Doesn't really give us anything to do here. Okay, let's go on to the next one. Okay, cooking with the August sale. This is a good one. Cooking with the August sale. Okay, so this is a really, really good one. This helps us take some of the things that maybe you've seen with the launch, and maybe you've looked already at some of the new products, but just as we're going back to school again, fall schedules are starting to get busy, and we've got this amazing sale on. Whether you have some of these products or whether you don't, you can start to get authentic stories together that will inspire your customers to buy or book to get these products. So you can choose one or two of your favorite products from the sale and then write down how you'll paint the picture for each of these products using a common pain point or kitchen challenge that you or someone else has solved with the product. So start by painting a picture of the pain point by asking questions like, have you ever, or wouldn't it be nice if? And then next, write down what you'll say to share the value of each of the products you choose. For example, I had a similar challenge until I started using, say, whatever. So I love the multi-cooker, right? So have you ever gotten home from work at 5:30 or 6 o'clock and then all of a sudden realize that there's nothing at all in the fridge to cook and everything is in the freezer, right? There's the pain point, right? Wouldn't it be nice if you could just like snap your fingers and your dinner was ready in 15, 20 minutes and you could cook it from frozen. So I had a similar challenge until I started using the multi-cooker, right? Or I've heard so much about this product from my hosts and customers that I couldn't wait to get mine because, right, I was always so frustrated that I was standing over the stove all the time, always watching my rice cook, or I was always frustrated that I was always defrosting everything in the microwave and waiting so long before I could even start cooking. So that's what I would say. I love the multi-cooker. Anyone who knows me knows that. And then finally, write down how you would go for the yes. Be sure to indicate how to save even more with host rewards. So that's the other thing. Not only are these on sale, but something like the multi-cooker, you can get it for the sale price and then 60% off the sale price when you host this month. So that's really exciting. And don't forget, for those who are new, you can use those host rewards right until September. Sorry, this is not true. We have to do a hard close at the end of August, but normally we can carry over our parties until the next month, until the 7th. Usually that's what we can do. But I believe we need to close everything at the end of August because it's starting a brand new season. So just remember, normally in a month, we can keep our parties open and our host can use their host rewards from, let's say, July until August 7th. And then everything closes. So sorry, I didn't want to get excited there and couldn't do it. So over the next 2 days, we can complete this activity. So you can complete this on your own. So maybe the new Prep and Store system that everybody can get early access to get more bookings or the higher priced products in the sale. You can share a challenge with the Prep and Store system and one of the sale products that will or has helped you solve on your team page, right? And we can share these ourselves as well. So once you get your Prep and Store system, whether you earned it or you bought it, you can make a do-it-yourself demo video to share with your customers on social media and in your parties. Okay, so we can share these with each other and give each other ideas. But the nice thing is, if you're working out these stories, then it helps you have these ideas for when you're sharing with people authentically, when you're doing booking asks and when you're talking to people, just talking to people, or maybe you actually are talking to people, or you're in person talking to people. If you've rehearsed these stories or gone through these stories on your own and just written things down on paper, it helps these things come out more authentically, and it's going to help you put together posts or reels or things like that. Or if you're going to go live, it helps you if you've already thought it through. So this is something we can do on our own. So I'm just going to stop the recording and we can talk about doing this on our own. And I'm just going to go through this with Sarah here. And so I hope this has been a help, and I hope you guys have a good night. Again, we're going to be off next week. And then we'll be back on the 22nd for a guest speaker. All right. Bye, guys.
Oh, I guess